I'm a director. Hey, I'm a director. Places everybody.
Hello?
Yes, you've reached Thick Niggas Incorporated. How may I direct your call?
I need me a thick nigga, but no homo though, cause that's that gay shit. Nigga, as long as I say no homo, it's not gay, right?
Absolutely right, sir. Anime bitches, I look at her titties, then I take her home and we count up these 50s. I come to your city, I sneak in your chimney, I tickle her kidney, and then I watch Disney. I love me some hentai, I go on next videos. Bitch, I'm D-Banks, stick my dick in your Cheerios. Bitch, I'm D-Banks, I might fuck my computer. I whip out my dick, then pull up on my shooter. I tickle your booty, and then I get neutered. I know I'm a loser, I tickle your tumor. I find me a bitch that got no sense of humor. It's Lil come stand, I'm the booty consumer. I take off her shoe and then do the maneuver, and if she act tough, I might whip out the Luger. You know I'm with Kia, I go to Ikea. She soft like a cheetah, she from Costa Rica. Hey, little mama, come through, get respected. She take off her shoe, I take out my erection. I suck on her middle toe, don't use protection. Can't call me poppy, I teach her a lesson. I only eat ass, it's a pussy oppression. You swear that she loyal, yo bitch in my mentions. I whip out my dick paint and fits like Picasso. I suck on her toes, then I'm out like yo Chapo. I look at her booty hole, eat it like tacos. I respect all women, she better not swallow. She touch on my cockpit, I put it on auto. Suck toes and eat ass, that's the D-bongo model. I cuff me a kid, then write her a song. She take off her shoe and I take off that thong. I whip on my body smash like I'm King Kong. Poppy go harder, I nutted a while back. Bitch, I'm D-Bangs, I ball hard like the Wild. Ain't talking about Troy, she take out a toy, cause my dick was too small for her to enjoy. I meet with the mom, yeah, kid so bomb. I whip out my weenie on pornhub.com.
No, everybody don't need to make a GoFundMe. No. But hi, everybody. Hi.
The reason why I have issues with...
Hi. What's up? It's Monday. It's not Monday. It's Tuesday, April 29th, June 3rd, 9/11, 2025. I'm the man of the hour, the man with limited power. But I always try my damnedest. Should be funny. I could start just like 50 different ways. I use my money to fix my roof. But you'd actually have to like die in order to like get anything out of that. You know what I'm talking about? If you wanted to like do your thing or like have it in a way for you to use your power of influence, you would have to, I don't know, be a little bit better with what it is that you exist with, you know? You'd have to be just like a wee bit better. I can't believe I don't have all my things set up. Why don't I have all my stuff set up? Like, geez, what's wrong with me? Okay. Put that there, and that should be all. That should be all my things. Whose GoFundMe scam are we uncovering now? I hate when motherfuckers use words that make things like bigger than what they are. There is nothing to uncover. It's just another attempt at motherfuckers. You know what? I'll get to that when I get to it. This is the beauty of it all. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Appreciate you subscribing to my hellhole, you know? Isn't it always good to subscribe to a type of hellhole? You know? What's the dumb shit today? You know what? Before that, why not do something a little different? Why not start on a positive note, huh? Hey, it's always so negative around here. It's always got something to do about racism or some kid getting touched and all that extra. Just get to it. I got something for you. You want to just get to it? See you tomorrow. Just get to it. Got to it. I just want to be on a positive note. You know, it's always so negative around here. We got these motherfuckers who just want me to get to it because their life ain't got to go on. But you know what? Congratulations to Moral. Old little freakazoid got 2,000 subscribers. Oh, I'm so proud. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this freakazoid didn't waste her time telling me her goals and then just gave up, because then I would have got mad. Oh, I'm so proud. Oh, I'm so proud. See, it wasn't a trap. It was actually something positive for once. It was actually something positive for once. Yeah. All right, how was your day, Leon? Would you like to join the war on squirrels? Let me tell you something about squirrels. I got like this nightmare story about squirrels. Let me tell you what one of these fuckers did me. This is when I'm in college at the time. I'm in college at the time. And, you know, once college is nice, once the day of college is nice and over with, you go home because you don't live on campus. And, you know, I'm leaving the campus. I'm leaving the campus. And I see a squirrel. And, you know, I'm not really one to disturb the animals. The animals are animals. I go by my day, they go by their day. But on this day, I said, you know what? I've never really, I can't call you Young Don King no more. But I never really did this before. So I said, I'm going to pull out my phone. I'm going to record the squirrel. And you know what squirrels do? They play around with nuts and all that. The fucking squirrel just fucking with a little nut. Then the motherfucker see me. I shit you not. I wish I still had that video. It was the one time I actually believed that conspiracy theory that animals aren't real and they just like robots watching us. Look up the birds aren't real fucking theory. That was the one time I thought that the shit was real. Fucking squirrel just like this. It see me. And then and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Something here's not right. I feel like I might have just broken the fucking zeitgeist. You were filming a squirrel playing with nuts? Yep. That little motherfucker just full like fight stance. I'm like, whoa, hold on, buddy. You attack me, you might end up like that squirrel that them porn stars had. Like, but you ain't gonna get put down by the cops. You're gonna get put down by me. And while I run for the hills, knowing that you're chasing me, eventually I'll swing my bag at you. A bag that had several electronics in it. So let's just say if it made contact, it would have absolutely connected. But say, bros, don't come in my stream telling me what to do. Don't ever come in my streams thinking you big man on camera. When I do these streams, I'm here to have a little fun. I'm here to see something stupid. I'm here to say it's stupid. Maybe I'm gonna be traumatized by something. Maybe a conspiracy theory will hurt my heart. Don't you ever think for a second you can run the show around here. Nigga! I ain't gonna lie, that video on that white dude that killed a girl, it did exactly what I intended it for it to do. Show me who's a loser. All them motherfucking paragraphs I saw of motherfuckers. History of black women treating black men like this? Nope. History of black men treating black women? Nope. All these motherfuckers missed the boat. And they missed the boat primarily because of what I said. It's a bunch of hit dogs hollering. And they hurt by something. And I don't know what they're going to do to him, but they better figure out a way to heal. Because to look at a dead body, to look at a corpse and be like, yeah, I wish I could care. But a bunch of black women made fun of me one day, so I guess it's fuck all black women at that point. That's stupid. And I saw a motherfucker who was like, this is what happens when women. I said that you the exact type of loser I'm talking about. You the exact type of loser I make fun of. That's sad. I already knew my black life didn't matter, but to have it be confirmed in real time by a bunch of hurt egos and fragile juxtapositions, I like to say color me surprised, but I would like to say color me surprised. Dude's consuming food like he's on 1 HP. Meeting. You back in that doghouse, bro. The joke wasn't funny. The joke wasn't funny, bro. Don't slip. You was on a cool little hot streak. You was on a cool little hot streak. Now you slipping. Fuck me. You supposed to be livening up the day. You supposed to give me that dark humor that's supposed to make me just be happy. But now you making me sad because your dark humor's slipping. It's getting trash. You and moral equals twinning. God, I'm so glad I'm old enough to not know what the fuck that means. I'm so glad. I'm so fucking glad. Oh God, Harley's here. We got us a Negro in the chat. Speaking of Negroes, don't y'all like going to stores and on a random occasion you get accused of stealing some shit?
So I got stopped coming out of Walmart, walking out with my cart. They pulled me back here and made me come to this room area, and they're saying that I didn't pay for something. Everything in my cart was scanned for and paid for.
Now look, not to be that guy, but I would accuse her of stealing too, because I'm just looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 carts of eggs. What you doing with that? You feeding the homeless? Not in my country.
Did it with the gun because
what you doing? Providing for your family? Not in my country.
There was 20,000 people in line, so they're saying I didn't pay for something. They took my ID and were trying to take me in a room, and everything here has been paid.
Nasty work. Nasty work. Got the receipt to verify it all. Got the receipt to verify it all. That's a damn shame. Bulk shopping is... No, it's not. See... That's why some of y'all suck. Because what you mean bulk shopping is insane? Bulk shopping is a natural goddamn thing. That's a long list. I mean, shit. Shorty, I mean, fuck. Maybe she got a family. Maybe she just trying to stock up like most people could do, knowing the fucking price of shit going up. There's a lot of white people suddenly showing up at Walmart when it's mostly been black people and sometimes Hispanics. Male or woman, I don't know what fucking Walmart you go to, but no matter what state I've been in, white people shop at Walmart. I've been stopped before and questioned if my siblings had ID when I was buying alcohol. I mean, yeah, I've had that happen with my... Ironically, with my mama, when I was a kid and she'd buy alcohol and she'd make the really dumbass decision to have me carrying the alcohol. Mind you, I'm 11. Like, I'm supposed to be helping my mama grocery shop, but when workers see an 11-year-old with a box of beer, they're going to ask these questions. They're going to ask the obvious question. What are you doing with that, buddy?
You should have 3 spaghetti meatballs.
Oh, by the way, not that any of you asked because I know none of you care. I might just make like the entire cooking channel shorts based. I might do that. I might make it all shorts based because I already like record videos that last a minute anyway. So it's like, why not just do that? And maybe today, depending on when I end this stream, might just do that. Might just upload another fucking short. Because I did make something yesterday morning. What did I make? Crawfish etouffee. Why did I make it? Because a nigga had a hankering for some fucking crawfish A2 motherfucking fee. And I'm from New Orleans, so had to be done.
You guys treat everybody like this?
Ma'am, we have treated you with utmost respect.
Shit, that's not a respectful situation. You accuse somebody of stealing, you bring them into like the back room. It's not even the back room. You bring them to that room that's right at the entrance of the Walmart. Ooh.
You drugged me through Walmart like I
asked you to
stole,
come
and you
with
said
us.
go to the room and give her my ID.
I asked you to come with us up to the
Okay.
service.
Well, I'm just reviewing.
Oh no, they in the customer service room. Usually they bring you into that fucking room that's right by the entrance to
For
Walmart.
my protection.
No one is threatening
This
you.
is the most embarrassing thing ever when you come to Walmart and come here every day and spend hundreds of dollars. I spend hundreds of dollars in the store a week.
Ma'am, we are trying to do this.
Yes,
please.
okay, so finish.
You are free to record. However, you do not need to sit here and give us commentary.
Shit, I'd have been in that motherfucker giving commentary. You got me fucked up. I'd have been in that bit like, oh, y'all accusing me of stealing? Hold on, let me make sure you doing it right. Make sure you got my 1, 2, 3, 4 fucking carts of eggs, motherfucker. Make sure you got that on tap. Make sure you got that on layaway. Ain't gonna be none of that. Don't you tell me I can't commentate.
Free.
Yeah.
And they white people. I got white fatigue.
I'm not a thief.
Motherfucker think the commentary for him. Right. It's for that motherfucking lawsuit. She should sue. I sue. Fuck all that. You gonna discriminate? You gonna accuse me of theft? You gonna accuse me of theft in my Walmart? Excuse you? Excuse you? I got a fucked story. I was accused of stealing in Best Buy. Now, granted, part of me understands why, because I looked like I was ready to just walk in a store and take some shit. Leon don't dress to impress when he's going to the store. Leon dresses like he don't want to be fucking bothered. I also do not do store greeters. Like, you know how the store greeters are like, hi, welcome to, just brush right past them. And hands in my pockets, I'm cooling. I got music blasting in my ear. I immediately go to the back of the fucking store, grab a camera, a keyboard, and a PS5 controller. And I tell you, these motherfuckers was following me through each section. And one of them walked up to me and was like, do you need anything? No. Then they followed me to the store, and they followed me all the way to where I had to pay for the shit, and I walked out. And I knew they was following me. I just didn't care. Because it's all about what they going to do when they confront me. It all pertains to how they fucking interact with me when they want to accuse me of stealing. And they didn't, but I know they was itching. I know they was itching to be like, sir, you better sir this fucking receipt. Because I got no holla for ya. Holla for ya. Holla for ya. Oh, oh, oh. All right.
I'm a
Said
Christian.
anything about
I don't know what you being Christian got to do with this, but LOL.
You did, because you pulled me back here like I stole something. This is the most embarrassing thing.
076.
076.
Did you give him the not look at you smirk? No, but I gave him the not look at your eyes. All you got to do is just raise your eyebrows and just do a quick little head nod and make them look stupid. But see, that was when I was like, that was like a few years ago. If that shit happens to me now, oh, I'm acting an ass. They're like, I'm gonna be laughing. I'm gonna be pointing my finger and I'll be like, you thought I was stealing, you stupid bitch. You couldn't catch me if I did steal from this fucking store.
$2 for cakes.
Yep.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I understand why they think she steal. A woman shopping in my country? No. Then they putting all the shit on the floor. Like, what the fuck?
How many?
2 Folgers instant and then TCHB.
How many?
3 of those.
Okay.
And bread.
Bread.
And then they put, the nigga took the bread out the bag and put the bread on the floor? Yeah. So look, Cliff Notes, they got fired for this. and you see people in the comments saying like, hey, they doing their job, they doing this, that, and the third. Bro, if they was doing their job, they do it to everybody. But the reason why they not gonna do it to everybody is because they want a certain flow to go through their damn store. And on the rarest of occasions, you're gonna catch one motherfucker that pique your interest. The problem is, if you are wrong about your interest being piqued, you're gonna lose your goddamn job.
You got the eggs? That's it? All right. This
Can
on
I-
the bottom has not been scanned, ma'am.
No, they were scanned. I did scan them on the gun. I did scan them. She just told you. She's showing you. I scanned them, sir.
Pack?
Apology.
Yeah. Fired. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it right there. That will fucking do it. Buddy thought he had him one.
On the gun. I did scan them. She just told you. She's showing you. I scanned them, sir.
Pack?
Apology. Thank you.
On the bottom wasn't scanned.
Thank you.
No, I said everything was scanned.
Thank you. I would
Tough! Fired.
like an apology. Can I get an apology?
misunderstood
And
from
I'm
what
getting
she
a.
said.
Oh, no, buddy. You gotta be like, you gotta hit that. My apologies. I was wrong. I misheard her. You gotta hit. You can't just be like, I misheard. No. Goof.
So I got stopped coming out of Walmart, walking out with my cart. They pulled me back here and made me come to this room area, and they're saying that I didn't pay for something. Everything in my cart was scanned for and paid for.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was like ignorant, if I was really ignorant, see, but it wouldn't work out for me because I'm the one that just spent all that money. I'd have just started throwing shit. Like, my ignorant ass.
I did it with the gun because there was 20,000 people in line. So they're saying I didn't pay for something. They took my ID and were trying to take me in a room.
Well, they got fired. I am happy. See, and listen to me, I understand that you gotta like make sure, that motherfuckers ain't doing no sketchy shit, especially in the fucking self-checkout line, because that's where the sketchy shit be going down. I just saw a video the other day of some fat motherfucker like quick scanning some shit. How many times you heard a motherfucker say they gonna scan a PS5 as an Apple? I understand. But you gotta be making sure when you have that 1 or 2 employees at the self-checkout watching everybody scan some shit, and you got the cameras on you got the camera literally like this on the motherfucker scanning some shit to make sure that if they steal something, you got their face. You gotta be correct. Cause if you not correct, ooh, you gonna create a problem. Wait, this was all self-checkout? Wasn't she saying that she was in a long line? I mean, fuck, if you in a long line and you just bite that bullet, it's like, fuck it, I'm going to that self-checkout. Cause that's the only place you gonna be able to use that fucking scanner gun. Cause the fucking motherfucker who's like a regular employee in one of the aisles not gonna let you use that bitch. Unless they like let you hold it while you scan some shit, cause they too lazy to walk around a little fucking aisle. Cause you know, some employees be lazy like that. What is Knuckles' option on the matter? Knuckles, are you a thief? I know like people steal the Master Emerald from you like all the time, but are you a thief? I hope not. Walmart employees can ask for ID. I mean, if you buy alcohol, yeah. And also, if you're accused of stealing, they're going to want to fucking be like, hey, you all right over there? Let's just make sure we got who we're dealing with. I'd be mad as fuck. Motherfucker, go through my shit and then be like, all that shit at the bottom is stolen. And then, and then the lady like, no, all of that shit is paid for. Boy, I be kicking and screaming. You got me fucked up. Boy, I be kicking and screaming. Because how dare you? How dare you take from me in my moments of absolute need? Because we as a people, we as a true people are like creatures of habit. I'm more sympathetic to employees then because that much in self-checkout is sus. Flag on the plate. Flag on the plate. You think... Matter of fact, Let me read what you said. Then I'll take my flag back. I'll take my flag back. I'm gonna read what you said. Then I'll judge if it's worthy of a flag. I'm reading I'm a reindeer. Oh God. I'm more sympathetic to employees then because that much in self-checkout is sus, but most theft prevention practice is just let them steal and then catch them later. Flag on the fucking plate. Having a large, if you thought for like a crumb of a second that this is sus, boy, you'd hate me. You'd hate me at the grocery store. You'd hate the shit I buy. Like, cause I'm bulk buying like a motherfucker. Once I run out of it, I'm bulk buying to the nines. It's ridiculous how much shit I got in my pantry. But guess what? Somebody gotta make hot sauce in this motherfucker. I guess it might as well be me. But no. Flag on the plate. Did you just throw panties at the camera? Now you go try to be funny again. You know, I'm gonna be a little bit more lenient towards you. I'm gonna give you 30 minutes in the hole. I'm gonna give you 30 minutes in the hole. I'm gonna give you 30 minutes. Because if you looked at this and thought it was panties, a fucking America's Best glasses fucking lens wiper, you gotta get 30 minutes in the hole. 30 minutes in the hole. You'll be all right. Only thing sus is she didn't have half the stuff bagged. Who the fuck bags water? Oh, no. See, now y'all digging. Who the fuck is bagging water? And then some of this shit got taken out the bag by them. See, y'all looking. Half the stuff, the eggs. Hey, if you say half the stuff, and the majority of it was the drinks at the bottom. Nah, motherfuck you. You can't say half, and then once your half not mathematically right, you only focused on 4 fucking things. No. Also, there's no problem with that. Again, you niggas would hate me for how I shop. I'm not bagging eggs. 4. All right. I'd understand if it was 1 or 2. 4? I'm not wasting 4 bags on that. You out of your mind. It's weird to bag. The only way you bagging water is if you got like 4 bottles of like of water in a glass. That's it. Anything else, especially if it's in these giant ass packs, you're out of your mind. But that's the beauty of our society. Them employees just dumb as hell. They thought they had something and they had nothing. Now, you know the one funny part is, I don't know if this was a black person or not. Because if it was a black person, that racial conversation gonna be lethal. But if it was a white person, I feel like it was a white person. Because what black person you know is running around saying they Christian before they say they black? What black person you know in a moment of duress is going to be like, I'm Christian, and not mention they black? Might have been a white woman. It might have been a white woman. It might have been a white woman. What has happened to my country where the whites are getting treated like the blacks? Oh no. But white people are always going to be like a tricky, confusing group of people. Because like when you hear like all those nice things white people say about other races, you got to be reminded that while they're saying these things, they also have to get put into these categories. Because when y'all running around talking about black fatigue this and black culture that, I got to be reminded that some of y'all fuck dogs and it ain't okay. Because what you mean 2 years for public intercourse with a dog? A Missoula man was sentenced to 2 years behind bars for having sex with a dog in public. Christopher Ramond LaRue, terrible name, was transported to the Missoula County Detention Center to the courtroom to learn his sentence. LaRue pleaded guilty to aggravated animal cruelty in January. The charge comes after an incident in August. Why did you taint my birth month? Missoula police were dispatched to the area of Reserve Street and 39th Street after a call came in about a man having intercourse with his dog. Upon arrival, officers interviewed the witness, who saw the man later identified as LaRue with his pants down on his hands and knees, with the dog crouched down in front of the ground and LaRue rocking back and forth. Now imagine that. Imagine that. Just imagine going on a walk. Fuck it, let's make it worse. Imagine going on a walk with your children. And you know, you talking to your kids about summer vacation, what they would like to do. And then all of a sudden, you just see a grown-ass man giving it to a dog. I got white fatigue, bro. Pete, this what Peter signed up for, bro. Like, go to hell. You can't walk the dog these days. I mean, what? Officers, the witness stated that the dog was not moving at all, and it seemed normal for the dog. Oh, God. Officers made contact with LaRue, who denied having intercourse with his dog, stating he has been accused of it before. LaRue told police that he was laying on top of his dog named Coda, and the dog was looking at him and kissing him. After LaRue was taken into custody and transported to jail, Coda was taken to the emergency pet center for evaluation. Oh, no. Officers noted that Coda was calm, but when the veterinarian attempted to lift her tail, she yelped and attempted to get away. Oh, no. Even with a hydromorphone on board, she was very reactive to the tail being lifted and the area being examined. She, Coda, had to be placed in lateral recumbency and restrained by 4 people. A rectal exam, very painful for her. Vaginal area was very red and stained in the area around it. Her whole hind area had a very strong sour odor. Oh, no. Not consistent with dog odors. Oh, no. The veterinarian noted that based on the physical exam, it appeared that Coda was sexually assaulted in both regions. Oh, no. At LaRue's initial court appearance, bond was set at the amount of $100,000, and he has been in custody since August of 2024. A victim impact statement was made. Now, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Wait a goddamn minute. There's a lot in this world that I can withstand and tolerate. Who the fuck wrote a victim impact statement for a dog? Was made during the sentence hearing on Tuesday from a woman who witnessed the incident. Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. That's a victim. Somebody, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I take back what I said. Anybody who had to see that is a victim. Fuck that. Anyone who had to see that is a victim. Never mind. Retract my statement. My bad. So sorry. Below your creepy, dazed expression, I see the face of a dog who has given up. She doesn't look scared or angry. Her face and eyes are void of any expression. Not once in my life did it occur to me that our precious pets, who are completely dependent upon us for safety, food, water, shelter, and basic care, were prey for sexual predators. I loved my dog. She was everything to me. No way in God's green earth, it's supposed to be on God's green earth, would I have done anything that's being portrayed about me, said LaRue. LaRue was credited with 209 days of time served, meaning he will only serve 521 behind bars after this incident. They have photos. Wait a goddamn minute. Okay, never mind. It's just this. Why the fuck would they say see all photos? That is terrible. Boy, howdy. Don't you just look at a certain scenario and just go, that's not scrumptious at all. Nothing about that makes the world go around. I'll pay for their bail. Oh, buddy, no. My dog can't leave the house no more. You see how starting the stream off positive is like a good thing? You see, we started the stream so positive. We were celebrating, congratulating a friend. And we have nosedived ever since. We went from celebrating to accusations of theft to dog fucking. It can't get worse. Now we in the gutter. I mean, we could potentially be in the gutter. We were so innocent 10 minutes ago. Literally, we were so innocent 10 minutes ago, bro. Like, so, hold on. Let me go ahead and get my nose blowing just a little bit. Oh, I know y'all want to hear this. This is what you subscribe for. Here you go. Oh, yeah. That's how you get one out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That opens your sinuses up, motherfuckers. Need to be stopped. Oh. You know, I'll never get tired of these moments that we all share together. What? At least I didn't show y'all this time. At least I warned you it was coming. At least I warned you it was coming. I'm not okay mentally anymore. It's all right. I feel like I committed a crime just hearing it. I mean, fuck, you could feel like you committed a crime, or you could look at your little dog and commit a crime yourself. You could be on your own. I'm going to bleach my eyes, brain, and maybe for good measure my ears. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It never has to be this way. It never in our lifetimes has to be this way. Because in my head, like, the way I think about it is, as long as we're bonding, we'll be okay. As long as everything is upstanding, we will be okay. As long as we all understand the differences between right and wrong, we'll be okay. Paige wants me to stub my pinky toe. That's crazy. Trauma bonding? No. Just us gathering around the campfire and singing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't think that you can sing it faster, then you're wrong. It would help if you just sing along. Sometimes in my mind, I just like randomly sing that and just go, you know what? Life still sucks, but at least I remember a song. If I ever lose my memory, just sit me in front of Attack on Titan. Just sit me down and put Attack on Titan on the TV or in my phone. I guarantee I'll remember everything. I might remember a little bit of trauma, but you trying to attract the sea bear? Why do I feel like I'm watching a horror movie? What are you talking about? Just because I look better than you and you're the disheveled white person who will clearly get kidnapped because she's too antsy and she wants to run out of the room doesn't mean my feelings aren't hurt by that measure. You sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson explaining the science of music, describing that song, the CAMPFIRESONG song. I don't think I've ever heard Neil deGrasse Tyson speak. Before we continue, why not just delve deep? I don't think I've ever heard Neil deGrasse Tyson speak. I've always seen his face and thought, wow, he needs to give up and become he needs to become like a TV dad. I need to know how he speaks. How do you talk?
Will we ever be able to teleport?
Teleport. So take your body, turn it into energy, beam it over here, and reassemble it.
Yes.
I think a wormhole between those 2 points will.
He does sound how he looks. Like, I won't lie. He does sound like he looks. Like I can't in good conscience. I can't in good conscience not recognize that he sounds how he looks. You know? Oh my God, you're bald. Angie, where have you been? Where have you been? He looks like he played. Oh my God, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. You're out of your mind. You're out of pocket. I've been gone. Oh, well, you missed a lot. Peachy says hello. That's number one. Oh, and I cut my hair. It's Nature Valley of the Beast. He'd be a bar. And wow. Wow. What a way to think about it. Everybody, it's always something. I want to read it. Where's it at? Read what? What do you want to read? You want to read some manga? I'd recommend Jujutsu Kaisen. You want to be disappointed? I'd recommend, depending on how you view the world, Attack on Titan. You're probably one of those people who jerks off to anything, so good luck. I don't know how I segued to that so fast, but Twitch chat is down for YouTube. I have no idea what you would mean by that. I have no idea what you could have possibly meant for that. Because realistically, none of you could see that. I see you. Just tell them solo leveling. It's like part of me wants to tell y'all watch the anime of solo leveling, but then you'll like not be okay with it. And then you'll have to fucking coincide and circumvent towards a completely different issue with that. And I won't be able to help you with that. I think Dan to Dan comes out next month. The twist in AOT kind of ruined it for me. How? I'm struggling to get hired, but I did get a few commissions. That's good. Work on that fucking art, demon. If any of you fuckers, do I still have Angie's Twitter? I don't know if I do. Or at least if I do. I don't know if do I follow Angie? Probably not. I don't follow anybody. I deleted my Twitter. Oh, well. I can't fucking show you all the horrendous art she drew of me as a lion. And also, like, I still have that picture. It's just somewhere on this computer. I don't have it like on me. And I'm very upset. Wait. I think I might know where it is. Maybe. we've deviated the best way possible. Oh no, I can't spell. All right, maybe. No. Scroll. Just scroll. Oh God. I don't think any of this is. Nope. So I would hope it's over here. And if it's not, I don't know where it would be. You don't follow us because you think you're better than us? I mean, I know I'm better than you, but I just don't. I don't use Twitter to follow people. I use Twitter to survey the scene. I have to use Twitter to survey the scene, because if I'm not surveying the scene, what could possibly go wrong? At least I'm not a Saints fan. I mean, I don't know that for certain. I necessarily don't look at that and think, what a way to go out. I'm really looking for this thing because hopefully, like it's here. Because I feel like I showed a bunch of people this shit. I truly feel like I showed a bunch of people this shit. Or maybe I didn't. Or maybe I didn't. Oh no. I could try to find the drawings in my photo gallery. No, fuck that. I still have them. Or do I? You know what? This is how we solve shit like this. Just open the gallery. No, open photos. God damn it. I don't have this shit anymore. Fuck you, Angie. Fuck you, loser. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing. It was the most decrepit fucking picture ever assembled, and I loved it. I loved it just for how manic it looked. It was iconic, you hear me? I may actually, like, run my knee into the fucking wall, because how could I not have that? I just found old art of me. I just found old art of your boy. You know what? I'm gonna show y'all that. But first, let me see him. Oh my God, I'm very upset. I don't have it. I don't have it in my fucking... But anyway, y'all want to see something y'all probably haven't seen? Or at least some of y'all? So what's the story with the thumbnail? I like how every stream there's at least somebody who's just going to ask, like, what's up with the... Why that for the thumbnail? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? Why that thumbnail? Why this thumbnail? Why that picture for the thumbnail? I don't know, man. Maybe I didn't have an idea, and maybe I just picked something to put. Maybe. But yeah. I remember this. It's me with a fucking avocado costume on, and me holding a shrimp taco. I remember this. Ah, so innocent. Ah, so fetch. Ah, so indicative of the madman and what he would become in the future. Trying to find Lion Leon. No, fuck Lion Leon. Find Poppy's Playtime Leon. That's what you do. You know the one. You know the one. Find that one. Black Caveman is crazy. Black Caveman gotta be the most diabolical shit to ever be stretched thin of anybody's well-being. Do I have it on my phone? Because if I have it on my phone, I'll be happy. Concerning. Concerning always from Sunday. Oh. Angie, I found your Instagram. Why are people telling you to delete your account? What did you do? What did you do? What the hell did you do? What the fuck? I scrolled all the way down, found the old art you drew of me. I'm just looking like, wait, what the fuck did you do? Because I'm homophobic. Welcome to the club, buddy. So look, I'm gonna give y'all a choice. Since I've traumatized y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a choice. Do y'all want to talk about the GoFundMe? And I'm not doing a poll, so I'm just asking. Do y'all want to talk about this GoFundMe and just get it out of the way, or do you want an update on one of the prison escapees, or do you want a third option? Now, the third option isn't bad. It ain't got nothing to do with any of the fucking horrendous shit that we would usually talk about. It's more playful, but it's also fucking stupid. I don't know where to send it. Aren't we like friends on Discord? And if not, that's another feather in my fucking cap. That's another feather in my fucking cap. Oh, no, we're not. And we're not going to be after today. Prison escape. Don't want to make. I want to make sure they didn't make it to this part of Louisiana. Oh. Is this a 1, 2, 3 kind of choice? So do we have a type? Do we have to type out our answer? 3? Okay. Harley wants the third option. The third option is like the playful, stupid thing. Number 2, I guess, will be New Orleans escapees. And number 1 will be the GoFundMe. Are we shitting on Saints fans yet? I mean, we could. But it'd be like just picking on a dead body. Do we really want to do that? Okay. Option 3, stream Persona 5. If I do that, that means the YouTube stream ends, buddy. And you're on YouTube. Now, you're also somebody with a Twitch account, so it's like, So it's like, it'll work out for you, but you don't, you wouldn't want the stream to end for all our buddies on YouTube. All our buddies on YouTube. Since y'all are not coming to a informed decision for me to decide, we're going with option 3. I need y'all to understand something. I'm never going to fully co-sign this black fatigue shit. Why? Because all lives fatigue me, and you motherfuckers seem to want to word salad y'all way around all the issues in this fucking world are because of black people. And y'all fall for that trap quite easily. But there's like the rare occasion where I see something, and then a motherfucker will be like, this is what gives me black fatigue, and I can't fucking argue it. May Kobe Bryant rest in absolute peace. May his daughter rest in absolute peace. May everyone else who was a part of that crash rest in peace. Why are people getting online saying that Kobe Bryant's widow is not allowed to date or be pregnant by another man?
Kobe wife pregnant, and y'all females out here defending her, talking about, oh, she's allowed to move on. Actually, no the fuck she not.
Stop. Flag on the play. Maybe I got this wrong, but when you get married, you know, vows and all that, yada, 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 with the yada, yadas. And then there's something in there called death do you part. Till death do us part. Now, maybe, I've never been married, so somebody could help me out here. Maybe that means if you leave, we are now parted. Which to me sounds like, hey, we parted, you can do whatever you want now. Maybe that's the most drastic outlook on it. But Kobe ain't beat her. Kobe ain't abused them kids. Kobe's just dead. And while you are in love with somebody, they are no longer here. And eventually, there's going to come a point where you say, I want to be held. I miss being held. And you're probably going to go seek a romantical relationship again. That is okay. There's zero wrong with that. And anyone, that guy right there, who wants to make that a big issue, you are insecure. And I hope you heal from what hurts you.
And when you got kids by a motherfucker like Kobe Bryant, you ain't never supposed to disgrace his legacy.
There's nothing that is disgracing that man's legacy right now. With the added caveat that apparently, because this was something that was going on like 2 days ago, she didn't subliminally posted that she not even pregnant. So can you niggas stop fucking believing shit you see online?
See, this be y'all problem. Y'all think she on the same scale as y'all when she not. You gotta understand.
Sir, you might think you on the same scale as Kobe, or you know what? We gonna do it like this. I'm gonna need you to like take your hands off his ghost dick. Like, I know you just at the tip of that shit, but just like let it go. Kobe don't know you. You probably wanted Kobe to lose a couple games in your lifetime. If Kobe was still alive and maybe played one more season, you would have been bitching at Kobe about missing your parlay. Like, calm it the fuck down.
You got pregnant by a regular person in the hood who got smoked by trying to rob the wrong person.
What the fuck are we comparing? Oh, see, this is what I be talking about. Y'all be fighting tooth and nail and shit just be wrong.
Not her. She got pregnant by the Black Mamba. She's supposed to die a legend, just like him. If it was up to me, she wouldn't have access to no more funds or my estate. Tell your new dude to pay for your lifestyle.
It's like, I don't know who hurt Buddy. See, a couple years ago, you could look at some shit like that and you could say he's obviously trolling. But it's the fact that there are people who have that sentiment and will die on that hill for a man that's not them, for a woman that they not gonna touch, for somebody who don't know nothing about their family dynamic and family life. Kobe is dead. May he rest in peace. You are not outside of the realm of breaking your marriage for being in another relationship after your husband died. Not divorced you, not beat you, not killed one of your children. He died. He died with your daughter. And motherfuckers on the internet think that they're the saviors. See? This the reason why I don't like none of these motherfuckers who give dating topics. Because they show you how bitter they fucking are. It's just sad. Oh, this shit's sad. Anyway, did y'all know it's Pride Month? Happy Pride. Somebody got mad at me in the video from yesterday. Literally fucking typed out, I agreed with this video until you shouted out Pride. I'm just sitting there like, okay. And listen, I'm gonna give anybody in here a challenge. If you fit in this criteria, I have a challenge for you. If you're about to spend the next 30 days, or at this point 27, bitching about pride parades and pride flags and companies either changing their logos to rainbows or not changing their logos to rainbows, I have a challenge. While I understand for like the 10th straight year in a row, you're gonna be mad about this and achieve nothing. How about you focus more on Men's Mental Health Month, because it's Men's Mental Health Month too. And there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers who run around pretending like they give a fuck, and they're not gonna do nothing. They're just gonna say, fuck Pride Month, we should be celebrating men's mental. Then do it. Don't say we should, just do it. Don't say we could be, just do it. Just do it, and it'll be okay. It'll be all smooth fucking sailing perfectly, and nothing will go wrong. Like, nothing will go wrong. Okay? Just ignore it and believe it. You can do that too. But there will be so many motherfuckers who will sit there and be like, fuck Pride Month. Why isn't no one caring about men's mental health? And they're not going to do it either. So for like the next 27 days, go read up on some men's mental health seminars. Go to one, maybe help a man out. If you got a friend that's a male, check on their mental. If you don't like Pride, cool. Whatever. But if you spend the next 27 fucking days bitching and not doing anything else, then you also don't care. That's my thought. Who pinged you on Discord? Leon, where'd the fro go? First of all, it wasn't a fro. It was a niglet. It was a nig mullet, a niglet. It was a nigger mullet, a niglet. I'm proud of that joke. Fuck y'all. If someone has time to rage about Pride, clearly they're doing they're doing well financially in this economy. Also, because I know this will be a conversation. How come we only get Veterans Day, but these gays get a whole month? The month of November is like Veterans Respect Month, where you could pay respect to veterans and their families. And that was something that became established in 1996. And before you even attempt to ask when was Pride Month established, it was established in 1999, the year I was born. So from now till the end of time, I will say when Leon was born, the gays fully got recognized. The reason you motherfuckers don't know that is two reasons. Your educational system has always been terrible, and you don't want to pick this fucking thing up and look it up. You would have gotten way more. You would have absolutely gotten further into the fucking conversation if you'd have just said, hey, we got it in November. It's in November. And when I found that out, I was like, wow, you motherfuckers just say shit out loud for no fucking reason. Actually, it's not no reason. It's the bank on motherfuckers who don't know shit. I'll one up you. How come Pride gets 30 days while Black History gets 27? See that one? I don't know why black people like that shit. I don't know how at any point black people talk about the system do this, that, and third, and motherfuckers just cool with 27, 28 days. Not me. A world of knowledge at our fingertips, and we use it to watch porn. Motherfuckers don't like hearing information. They want their hug boxes, like, gratified. Like, you figured it out at some point, especially if you watch me. A lot of motherfuckers don't like information. they like to fucking have their fingers like nudged. They like their ego stroked. Yes, I want the goddamn pictures, you dick. You know what? You said your name on Discord is your name on Twitch. So we gonna do this like this. I think I sent it. And if I didn't, oh well. I'm diet gay, so plus Juneteenth. That's my month. What? They like what they want to hear. Yeah, it is disturbing. No, you dick. Where's the one with me in the pink hat with the creepy smile? This works, but where is it? You dick. Send the right thing. You know what I want. That's crazy. That's a crazy bar to say. It's like when people use Grok as a fact check. I'm not arguing with a collection of motherfuckers who have to go on Twitter and say, @Grok, is this true? Not happening. Not happening. Okay, hold up. Fuck you. That was the one I wanted. That was the one I wanted. I will not talk about a single solitary other thing until Angie sends me that fucking picture. It won't be done. It will not be done. It won't. Yeah, push the button. What are you talking about? But the sick part to like a lot is when like you tell motherfuckers shit and then they get on your back trying to tell me like I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why, listen, I'm telling y'all this. When this Carmelo Anthony shit is over with, I'ma have the disdain. I'ma have the same energy. Cause as it stands, I don't know what these motherfuckers gonna do. I don't know how they gonna play this out. He's either gonna get a plea deal, he's gonna get off scot-free, or he's going to jail. And either way, I am going to look at this shit with the information they provide. I'm not worried about no motherfucker on Twitter that was nowhere near the crime scene talking. I don't give a fuck about nobody who's running around saying this is going to be the fault of the father. I'm not interested in no conversation about a fucking Escalade or a fucking house or something from Facebook saying motherfuckers jumped everybody at once and Batman came in. Like none of these things are what I'm going to worry about. I'm going to worry about the fact of the matter, and that'll be it. And you know what's crazy about what I just said? A motherfucker heard me say that and tried to argue with me saying, oh, well, if you're doing that, then you don't care. Looking at all the facts of the information and not believing bullshit. While motherfuckers are running around saying this kid wasn't smart. Look, we inserted 3 fucking words or 3 grouped lines of text next to a picture of him saying he had a 1.1 GPA. I don't even know where y'all would be able to find that information. Secondly, wouldn't that be an indictment on the Texas educational system if a motherfucker in the 8th grade has a 1.1 and he's moving on to the 9th and then the 10th and then the 11th and then is a senior? And then when you point that shit out, motherfuckers is like, oh, well, when you think, no. See, all that extra fluff, I wasn't worried about that shit. Worry about the truth of it, and that way you sleep with a clear conscience. But, or you could be haunted by Leon. The Leon and his ability to haunt. Don't you just love that imagery? And if you don't you just love this imagery? Just creepy smiles all around. And if you do just so happen to like option 1 and option 2, boy, option 3 is way more detailed. Wait, this wasn't Poppy's playtime. This was supposed to be. This gave me the vibe of Little Nightmares. Speaking of which, please, is there a release date for Little Nightmares? I need a Little Nightmares 3 release date. Oh my god. It's still the same fucking. Oh, it's still coming out in 2025. And that terrifies me, which shows talent. This is great art. Everyone go get a commission from Angie. She'll make you also look like nightmare fuel. And you will love it. Why? Because I love mine. You look like you're about to scam someone in the third card Monty. See, now you're trying to be funny. See, the problem with being funny and trying to be funny is that the people who try to be funny are never funny. So I'm gonna give you a warning, Kenny. That's your warning. Leon obtained the Chaos Emerald? Absolutely. And you know what's crazy? Here's the thing. While I don't think that this was Angie's inspiration, this is the character that I think resembles that picture the most. Hold on. Let me just... And then we just bring that... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big money shot. Money shot, money shot, money shot, money shot. Okay. There's that. And here's what I still believe to this day is the inspiration. Still to this day. It gives me that vibe. It gives me that vibe. Lore accurate dentures. Lore accurate dentures. Lore accurate fucking dentures. Lil Uzi Vert with the forehead diamond. You know what's crazy? I've had this picture for I think 2 years. Never noticed that diamond in the fucking head. This has been made for 2 years now. Never once did I notice that fucking pink diamond right in the head. Not one time. Not one time. I didn't notice that one fucking time. One time. Oh, to be young and to recognize the problems we have in this world. None of you are going to believe me, but I have it in my opinion that Carmelo Anthony and Shiloh Hendrix GoFundMes have created such a cesspool to play on people's emotions to where they think if they see something and it tugs that little nugget in their brain or it strings on that blood vessel in the heart, there's going to be that layer of thought that will convince somebody, oh my God, I must give you money because it will help for the greater good. And some instances that could make sense. And in others, it's just somebody who does something stupid. And for some reason, people buy into the stupid. That woman who was a nurse who has now had her license suspended. I believe she's being investigated by her place of business to see if she violated something. And there's the potential she ends up fired. Well, she, ever since then, has constantly got on social media and bloviated that these are the circumstances that have fallen upon her because she's somebody who thought it would be wise to live stream her working because lucrative business model will never be a lucrative business model. And you would think, after getting suspended, you would take time to reflect in the hopes that maybe through the grace of God, you could get your job back and learn that maybe next time you shouldn't be biting on medical products and live streaming it. Or you could make a GoFundMe because that makes the most damn sense. Support Yaz Scott, a nurse, fight for a second chance. I'm reaching out as a father who is concerned watching his daughter's life and career fall apart after a single mistake. one that she deeply regrets and is working tirelessly to make right. My daughter, yes, Scott, is a licensed practical nurse, suspended licensed practical nurse, a single mother of 3, and one of the most determined people I know. She didn't just stumble into nursing, she earned it. For over a year, Yaz made a 180-mile round trip to nursing school every day through all kinds of weather while raising her children alone. She sacrificed sleep, meals, and moments with her kids to build a better life and to serve others in a profession she loves. But one mistake has threatened to undo all of that. Yaz is currently under investigation by the nursing board for a medication pass error and a potential HIPAA violation involving a TikTok video. Excuse me, good sir, TikTok live stream. Get it right. It was immature and thoughtless decision made without fully understanding the consequences. She never intended to harm anyone, but she now realizes that intent doesn't erase impact. She has taken full responsibility and is committed to learning and growing from this painful experience. Since then, the fallout has been devastating. She lost her job. She has been publicly humiliated online and in the media. She has been harassed, mocked, and even told to harm herself. Stop right there. We can all agree that we can criticize somebody for something stupid that they did. Nobody, and I mean nobody, should be telling somebody to go take their own life. We don't need it. All we can do in a civil society is recognize somebody doing something stupid and saying, hey, you did something dumb. Now you got to deal with the consequence of it. Anything beyond that, you dragging it and you make the conversation muddy. Glad we can have that conversation be addressed. Worst of all, nursing organizations across the country have used her image and video without her permission as a cautionary tale in training sessions, compounding her shame and making it harder for her to move forward. Again, let's stop right there. Buddy, while you have to deal with this with your daughter and your grandchildren, let's not act like medical training facilities won't use shit like this to say, hey, future nurses, future doctors, future practitioners, don't live stream any of this. Why? Because it's a direct violation to what we have spent years, maybe decades, putting in place so that people have their confidentialities kept secure. So no, I don't feel bad for your daughter in that respect. Yaz is not a malicious person. She is a young mother who made a mistake, took accountability, and now just needs a second chance. She is committed to becoming a better nurse and a human being. However, she cannot do this alone. We are asking for help to cover legal fees. This is the part where it gets funny. We're asking for help to cover legal fees, basic living expenses for her and her 3 children, rehabilitation, and training programs to help her re-enter the nursing field stronger and wiser. This is not about money. You lose me. You lost me. You lost me. You gave me this great story about how somebody fucked up their life and they're fighting tooth and nail to get back in. And we just need the support of people who care about somebody who has owned up to it and now is trying to be better, which is cool. I ain't got nothing against that. But you list off all the reasons why you need the money and then say this isn't just about money. That's the primary. I'm sorry, when you make a GoFundMe, yes, you could have good-hearted intentions. Yes, you could have everybody making sure that people see this and care about it. But let's be real here. The primary is to get some money, whether it be for legal fees, to move, to stay safe, to hopefully get into some rehabilitation programs, to make sure that you don't pick up your damn phone and say, wow, what? I'm live streaming me at this moment? You know, the rehabilitation? Stop broadcasting your life to the point where people find out where you work. That's what you do. You stop broadcasting what you do and live streaming it. That way, nobody finds out where you work. That way, you're not potentially violating HIPAA. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly understandable. Perfectly fucking wonderful for everybody to get on tap with. But let's keep reading. It's about believing in redemption. Don't need money to do that. In the power of growth. Don't need money to do that. And in truth, that one moment of poor judgment should not erase a lifetime of hard work and compassion. Again, for like the 4th time, don't need money to do that. If you ever made a mistake you wish you could take back, I hope you'll understand where Yaz is coming from. Any donation, share, or word of encouragement means the world to us. And the funny thing about all of this is that people have seen this GoFundMe. And of course, when we look at it and we see that $1,900 has been raised so far of a 15K goal, you could say that people have generosity in their heart. And then there are others who are like, not quite. And this is why I don't like how we've fallen so deep into these instances where people think, all right, this thing happened and it's dumb. Let's just throw a GoFundMe at it. Because more and more people are going to feel emboldened and entitled. They'll come up with a great story about how this happened and all I need is your compassion and your support. And then you find out what happened and then you realize it's completely their fucking fault. And then you say, at least for me, I'm not giving you money for your own fuck up. You can talk about how you've learned from this as a grown adult and how for some reason you went through the entire process of knowing what HIPAA was and you just suddenly forgot because it was so lucrative to be a live streamer because you're bored at work. Focus on your job, number one. And number two, you knew about HIPAA before you ever fully became a nurse, practitioner, whatever the job was. You knew that. And to try to convince me that, oh, it was just a mistake, like, that's a mistake you know about and people told you about because they don't want to see you fired. They just don't want you to be violating something to see you fail. And now look where you at. And now you're hoping that the grace of God and the internet will bestow you some type of lucrative cushion so that you could stay afloat with your kids. And maybe it works out for you. Maybe people see this and they don't fully know what's going on and they say, hey, I'll just give you some money. Maybe, but the more this gains traction and the more people find out the reason why, there's going to be people who will say, I'm not giving you money in any capacity. And I would just like to end it on one note. If you fuck up, and because the father brought this up, if you fucked up in your life and you wanted a second chance, there's the wonderful hope and chance in the mercy of God that you get that second chance. There's also the possibility that you've ruined your reputation in ways that don't get you that second chance. And it's all about how you choose to execute it. And there are people who will recognize that they won't get a second chance and they'll feel sad and they'll heal from it. Then there are others who apparently will just create a sob story pretending that this is some great redemption arc and try to get some money out some suckers. And because there's the ability to tug on some heartstrings, she'll get some money and she'll walk away maybe $15,000 richer, maybe just $1,900 richer. Let's refresh it just to see. It's currently still at 1977. And you know what? Maybe it grows, maybe it goes past the point. But you fucked this up for not just yourself, but for your kids. And it ain't nobody's fault but your own. And I hope you remember that if you get your second chance, if you get the opportunity to be a nurse at another hospital and you recognize the glamour of wanting people to see your life in a live setting is really not that fucking important when it pertains to your actual lucrative job. Because, and I know I said I was going to end the video, but I'm going to end it like this. Your regular 9 to 5 or your 12 to 12 or your 8 to 8 is way more lucrative than pretending like you need to be a fucking content creator or live streamer. Mwah. Peace. You see how I did that effortlessly? You see how I was amazing at that? It was amazing. It was just like, oh, so mwah, so succulent, so elegant, so amazing. Ah. Somebody once said I had straight teeth, and I had to document that. No, I do not. It was Peachy. Peachy said I had nice teeth one day, and I was like, no, I don't. No, I do not. Meanwhile, I can't get $500 to fix my roof. Here's what you do. Are you white or black? We're going to game plan this right now. We're going to game plan this right now. Are you white or black? Page Inc., I'm specifically talking to you. We're going to game plan how we could get you $500 and then some. I'm waiting on Paige. I'm waiting on Paige. No, it's not the street corner. Shut up. After trying to stream a few times the past few months, you really appreciate people's ability to talk constantly on their channels. You talking about me? Hey, man. I just talk to the wall all the time. Ah! my ability to just like talk in any capacity stems from not having friends. Y'all think that that's like some gimmick. But a nigga grew up not having friends. And then got to high school, got some friends, but like good majority of them were like not friends and they were pieces of shit. And I hope they're rotting. And then you get to college and then you realize, damn, I ain't got no friends in college. Whoops. All the friends I have now are either people I'm still cool with from high school, or I've randomly met them or interacted with them. Or they're Chris, that racist fucking incel inbred, who one day randomly, I think it was like in the afternoon, this motherfucker's like, Leon, I need help. I'll do anything. I was like, oh, anything? Buy me a pizza. I was just like, I'll help you. Buy me a pizza. Cause like motherfuckers will hear like, oh, I'll do anything, and they'll like twiddle their fucking hands together. It's like, ooh, what can I make you do? Buy me a pizza. Like I'm that easy and I'm that simple. I'm mixed and light skinned with blue eyes. Okay, you mixed. Okay. So people don't think you're black. Okay. What kind of pizza was it? Pepperoni. Heavy on the pepperoni, light on the bacon. Heavy on the like sauce. That's my type of pizza. It's either that or like just a straight pizza with pepperoni on it. No, I don't do like all that meat or meat lovers. Yeah, I can slide with cheese. Pineapple pizza? Don't worry about it, bro. That was your strike 3. 30 minutes. Matter of fact, I was gonna put you down for 30 minutes, but that's a 24-hour offense. See you tomorrow. That's a 24-hour offense. Pineapple on pizza is a sin. I'm not arguing with you motherfuckers. We'll see you tomorrow. 24 hours. I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to recognize that your life is in shambles just for that. I'm not repeating that. I'm an older woman from Alabama. You want me to call you hey, all right. So look, back to you. All right, Paige, here's what we're going to do. You got to get one of your white friends. If you don't have a white friend, pay a white person. Get them to call you a slur. Make sure you record. Post it on social media. Make sure it goes viral on the tiki-taki. And then, like, make sure that he's insulting, because it got to be a male. Make sure he's insulting your house. And then you, like, create a GoFundMe with, like, I was always trying to fix my house. I didn't think it would be such a big problem. I didn't expect somebody to like yell at me about it. I know you said it's $500. Make it $4,000. That way you get the $500 and you got a little extra on the side. And then after you can break me off a piece of the bro. I'm telling y'all, somebody's gonna do it. Somebody's going to create like a fake racial scheme, and they're going to try to make bank. And I'm gonna be there for it. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be ready to observe. I'm gonna be ready. I'll be ready. I'll be there. Call her a what? Hey, we gotta find a racial slur. Shayla, shh, stop fucking this up. Shut up. See, it's always black people trying to fuck some shit up. With a name like Shayla, you always want to fuck up somebody else back. Shh. Trying to get paid. motherfucker. We trying to get paid around this motherfucker. Sheesh. Fuck, now we gotta break off Shayla something, because Shayla gonna fucking run around and be like, I want some money too. Fuck, we can break you off $1, Shayla. You just gotta, you gotta let the world marinate how the world chooses to marinate. I ain't never heard that term. I'm trying to learn. What term? What did I say? What did I say? Tree fitty ain't nothing. Say. Just chill out, bro. Who was that one person that said they was getting a Nintendo Switch? Did your shit get canceled? Cause I'm seeing more like stores announce that, hey, we estimated a little too high. Some of y'all fucked for about a month. The fuck is a mudblood? Oh, that's that Harry Potter shit. That ain't no real slur. I've been called a nigga. All right, so you've been accused of being too black to live in your neighborhood. It's work. You gotta get a white man. We already had a white woman call a little kid a nigga, and that got her $700,000. So you gotta record the whole interaction. You gotta get this motherfucking tap. You gotta get this on tap. If you don't get this shit on tap, it's so over for you. The sad part is somebody gonna take me serious. Somebody in this moment is gonna take me serious, and I don't know why. What was I doing? What was I about to say? Hey, Chiggy! I have a question for you, Chiggy. Do you want to play the sock game? Pineapple pizza, Leon? Are you a supporter of pineapple on pizza? Because we can get you out of here for 24 hours too. Anybody in here who likes pineapple on pizza, announce yourself. I'm going to give you 24 hours to just walk. Just go on a walk. I'm not going to fully ban you from my channel. I'm going to give you 24 hours to indoctrinate yourself on pineapple pizza not being good. Because it's not good. Pineapple pizza is not good. Shame on any of y'all that think it is. You have been indoctrinated to think wrong. And it's up to me to heal you. It's up to me. Barely just got here. We are currently trying to re-educate these people on pineapple pizza being nasty. I like black olives on pizza. Angie, if it wasn't for the fact that you drew me, I'd ban you. But you didn't miss much. Well, actually you did, Milani. You missed racial discrimination. You missed a white man fucking his dog and going to jail for it. You missed the GoFundMe. What else did you miss? Well, I'm not going to say that you missed this because I still have it in the tabs. Look at the art drawn of me. That's number 1. That's number 2 with Chris the Narc right there next to me. And here's number 3. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? The Switch? Fuck. Chick tried. Oh, no. You said you wasn't getting the Switch. Never mind. Nerd. Dork. You know what? Should I get it? Doesn't it come out Thursday? Let me see. How did you and Chris meet? That had to have been via Xylee. That could have been the only way. It had to have been via Xylee. You giving me more good reason to not have. What are you talking about? This art is awesome. Fuck you. This art is awesome. Fuck you, guy. You just don't know. You're just a hater. You're nothing more than a dirty hater. Shame on you. But what was the gimmick? What are we doing? The chaos in room. That's a wonderful chaos in room. But Chiggy, you said you had the fucking sock game, correct? I was told that the game isn't fun unless you have like 3 to 4 people. So I'm thinking you, me, and Skelly. And we learn what that game is. I'm interested. Nah, fuck! I don't have it. Oh, well, never mind. You were on the GoFundMe topic. I was not on the GoFundMe topic. I finished that topic. I gotta see how much it is. It's $4. I don't know how much it is for your UK money, but it was like $4 for me. Matter of fact, check Steam right now. Well, technically 5 because it's $4.95. You know. But I saw it and I'm like, this looks like fun. But I need like people. And I don't have people. Okay, I was on this, but I finished that. So when are you grilling? When I get a grill. We talked about the Kobe thing. What's it called again? Guilty as sock. Let me say it one more time. Guilty as sock. We had our fun with the New Orleans escapees. We even had a few people trying to speak their truth as to how it's unfair that they're being made fun of and people are laughing at them for escaping and you don't understand their struggles. I will never understand the struggle of people who violate the bodies of other individuals, but you know, LOL, cool story for you. Have that fun. Well, one of the remaining 2 has somehow gotten access to social media and has spoken their mind on the entire process. And we, as the doting public, are going to watch and listen.
If you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on, that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away. Yes, at the end of the day, in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young.
Stop. Flag on the play. You can't do the thing where you say, hey, Louisiana got these charges and they worded in a way that I shouldn't even be in jail. I shouldn't be here. And then you say in your younger life, no, you snitching on yourself. You recording yourself snitching on yourself.
My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother.
That's wonderful. What about the thing about you violating somebody's body? Also, what about that one about you like beating your girlfriend? Like what that got to do with your dad dying or your mama having to raise 4 kids? Like, I know you're trying to jump through the hoop on that one, but I'm going to have to see that athletic ability right now.
You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today. That is not who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day, that people don't understand that they see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne.
Stop. You know what's crazy about this? I tweeted that Motherfucker was asking Meek Mill for help out of all people. And somebody replied saying he never said Meek Mill's name. You're lying. You asking Meek fucking Mill to help you. Go back to jail.
Young boy, Donald Trump, I'm asking for these people.
There y'all go. Just bring it. Yeah, y'all go bringing Trump up again. Trump not involved in everything. Like, I know y'all hate him or love him, but damn, ungrip. Remember, y'all got that fixation on Trump. Ungrip your hands off that man meat.
I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out.
Have any of y'all seen the video? I don't think a lot of y'all knew about this. I don't think a lot of y'all knew like this was a thing that was going on. So for a moment, let me just indulge y'all. Because what did he say? He said he didn't break out. He was let out. What the hell is this? What the hell? Gods of the gridiron. Legend. What the hell? Why are we only getting 2 promos? Oh, God. Let out, but they want him back. Listen. I need that video. I didn't break out. I was let out. It's nuts. Oh. So look, y'all heard him say he didn't break out, he was let out.
So you see them jarring open the door, they get it open, subsequently they go inside that cell, and this is where you see them exiting the loading dock door.
That don't look like somebody let him out.
If you notice, they are
look like all these motherfuckers saw open and scurried like,
carrying blankets with them. This road that they're going out of is behind this building, as I explained.
Yes, they have video of the breakout. What? You think they wouldn't have cameras? If motherfuckers break out of jail, they're going to have... Damn, what you think about prisons? You think prisons ain't got cameras? My guy? Chicky, did you buy the game? I mean, if you say no, if you say fuck that game, then that's fine. I won't hold it against you. I most certainly just want to know because I was told that I can't really play this fucking game without people and wrote too easy. That's another thing. They wrote too easy on the fucking on the fucking wall. So it's like, how could I possibly listen to you and like believe you?
His name is Antoine Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy. How could I threaten you with a shank? If you can't come around me, you're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you. Because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that, that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police?
I want to play it, but I got bills. Oh, you worry about them bills. Don't you worry about nothing else.
That if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this and telling St. Tammany if they can't give me
You know the problem with this is that you showing me papers and I can't fucking see them. Cause you showed them, but I don't know what's on them fucking papers at all. I don't know what's on them papers. How the feds are watching this. Nigga asked Lil Wayne for help. Buddy better be in a different country after releasing this tape. Donald Trump giving a young Barron Trump fatherly instruction. Okay. FBI after they trace his IP address. Like, if he ain't caught, the Michael Scofield of today, Michael Scofield wouldn't be this damn dumb. People should help him get a lawyer. He could be innocent for real. I mean, you know what's crazy? if you know New Orleans, they dirty and corrupt as hell, worse than the world, and it's Chicago police, they dirty and lazy. So look, you could run the potential that this motherfucker then got booked on some shit. Problem being, one of the several problems is the call they got for him beating his chick. Also, you sitting in jail and you break out, that don't help you. Like, that don't help your case. This nigga's an idiot. I'm loving that people are seeing this shit and they're like, Right, he didn't give coke to nobody. They just wanted to see how it smelled. Oh my God. Why he look like a giant midget?
We fucking got him.
That's tough. Nasty work, might I add. Nasty fucking work. Oh! Hey, you know what's crazy? My money's still on Derek. Cause Derek ain't been seen since. Derek ain't been on a camera. Derek ain't been on social media. This motherfucker just gone. And I love every fucking solitary second of this shit. This is dumb. This is beyond me. This is dumb. To my nth degree that this is dumb. But I shall hold on to this because when the motherfucker said I didn't break out, I was let out, I fought everything in me not to just lose my fucking mind. So we gonna hold on to this and we gonna have fun with this later. Which sounds like crazy, but has there ever been any updates on the Drewski and Diddy thing? Yeah, Drewski didn't do it. Drewski wasn't a part of that. That's your update. That's your goddamn update. He wasn't a part of that. Well, folks, I would say that this is the end, but it's not. We still got more going on. I want to segue it all the way back to the conversation people didn't really think about when I brought up that dude who said, "Hey, we got to start holding more men accountable," and he didn't. Not him, but more so like the guy in and of itself didn't really think about this in full capacity. Now I want to hear what my favorite guy FD. I got to hear what FD says about this shit, because in my head I'm excited because I think FD might agree with me, or he might not. Now I gotta know.
Them is because the most prominent aspect of their analysis online, the most prominent aspect of their online presence is anti-feminism. It is. I want to talk about this response to Deontay Kyle. Deontay Kyle is the lead mic on the Brits and Nets podcast, actually located here in Atlanta. We are in contact with each other, and he's starting to go through what I went through right about where he's at in his career, because he's blowing up. He's really blowing up, and I really love that for him. And I love that for the culture, because y'all remember when I said in the YG, I said this multiple times. So again, GameStop employee energy. I may get the smooth retwist, right? So the retwist is on point. But at the end,
motherfucker just wanted to show that retwist. I ain't gonna lie, the retwist clean.
The day I am about to stream Elden Ring.
He's the guy that broke down the Drake and Kendrick beef. I mean, if he did, I didn't watch in full capacity because Kendrick won, and that was really the end of the story for me.
At the end of the day, I am a high-ranked Tekken player in the world, so I can pass for a certain aesthetic and demographic. Omar the Loon, yes, duality. I have a lot of duality, but in some spaces and audiences, that duality is not what they're looking for. What they want is a brother like Deontay that has that really traditional black masculine presence. I can perform that. That's a part of me, but it doesn't flow out of me naturally. And some dudes, they'll feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? You really just need to kind of own just the space you occupy. I got 3.5 degrees. I'm an academic at heart. I'm a nerd at heart. So if I go into a room of just regular dudes, I can still talk in that room. I'm a vibe in that room. I've been in those rooms my whole life, but I really can't be the spokesperson to lead the conversation within that room. Does that make sense? This is one of the reasons why
it actually does. Because, and maybe this is just me thinking in my own way about this, motherfuckers really like status. Motherfuckers really enjoy the sensation of status and what status brings. You could be a motherfucker who has something of status, but then if you're not on tap with like the next man and the man after that, people not really gonna listen to you as deep as you would want them to.
I'm really intentional about talking about and platforming John Lewis and Lil Bill. Lil Bill's more from that energy, more cut from that cloth. Dom from the Potty Mouth podcast. There's a spectrum of these dudes that genuinely in their heart have a ton of, I'm not even gonna call it hate, it's insecurity, it's animosity, envy, real talk. It's not even bullies. Go Guido, you would think it's bullies. And some of that is in the spectrum, but it's not bullies. It's actually the opposite, I would feel. I've come to find that many of my black male, red pill adjacent critics, they're not bullies. My kids are in another room. They're fucking losers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he talking about the red pill. I thought he was talking about his kids. Oh, damn. Never mind. False along.
They're lames. And it's funny because I know one of them is gonna see this and say, "Who is FD to call someone else a lame?" Nigga, I'm FD signifier. You feel me? Are you catching what's happening here? I need to play the video first because the video is really what couches.
I feel like I know. Like I got it. I got the gist of this. Because if you've seen this video, like because we watched it, the response from a bunch of hurt niggas, not FD, the response from a bunch of hurt niggas is, what about women? It's like, The problem with that rhetoric is that you don't want to address you want to address other people besides you. And here's the thing. Like I said, I agree with Deontay Kyle's take, because I use this logic not for just men. I use it for everybody. I just showed y'all 50 minutes ago a dude raping his dog in broad daylight. I didn't show you the video because I hope that doesn't exist. I could show you a dude shooting a woman because she beat him in basketball. I could show you a woman lying about her kids being kidnapped. Somebody lying about being kidnapped. Somebody lying on another person. And if in your mind, you just focus on like one of those, that's you. But if you like me and you hear all of that shit and you just start getting concerned about everybody that's not you, then welcome to being a human. These losers that this motherfucker talking about, they hit dogs hollering right now. And they trying to like discredit what that dude said. But the problem is he right. Because the week before like this video went viral, it was a bunch of stories about women getting hurt and motherfuckers being like, I don't believe this. Motherfuckers think that randomly a fucking restraining order got applied on somebody and they didn't know about it. That's not how that work. That's not how the legal system works. You're not gonna find out about it the way like we find out about it. You're not gonna find out about that shit via TMZ. You gonna already know, but you gotta put on that shocked dick look to make it seem like, maybe.
Is the reason why I don't really rock with any of the criticism. And so I say all that to say, when I play this and you hear Deontay talk, you're gonna be like, oh, I get it. But let's hear this real quick. You may not harass.
What's good, y'all? We just bullshit at this point. But I feel like he's just gonna watch it and I'm gonna walk away agreeing with him. And that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I love it. Tell me there's 0 inches. Oh, the Zion lawsuit is getting funnier. Because Mariah Mills was hoping Tony Busby helped out, and he said no. That's tough. That's tough. How goes it? Oh, nothing. We just on a vibe. Making fun of incels and how they get mad when motherfuckers call them losers. This is wonderful. Nobody on the screen is an incel. It's just when a motherfucker spends their time like pointing out how wrong specifically dudes are, you tend to see the hit dogs holler. And boy, did that point get exacerbated when I made that fucking video, and for some reason motherfuckers just wanted to say, oh well, see, this is what happens with. Nope. Bunch of hit dogs hollering. Oh, Black Republicans offer self-hating take on racism. Okay, let's rip this Band-Aid off.
Every single person who is not a flaming racist.
My sister's graduated today. Congratulations! I know it means nothing coming from me. But congratulations on graduating. Whether it be graduating, shut up you. Whether it be graduating from pre-K, from elementary school, from the 8th grade going on to high school, graduating high school, or graduating college, whatever it was, congratulations. I know it sounds like I'm about to insult somebody, but no, they got all them type of graduations. Graduating from pre-K, graduating from daycare. Fuck, they all exist. So whichever one it was, congratulations. And fuck you, soul, because I know you're in here.
The video of Shiloh Hendrix calling a 5-year-old the N-word and collectively said Shiloh Hendrix is a racist, except for the bootlicking, buck-dancing black conservatives out there. Now, they saw this as an opportunity to get invited into the House and swing from the sacks of the racist right. Officer Tatum showed a video of another black conservative who says, it is our fault that white people are calling us the N-word. No, I'm not kidding with you. And Officer Tatum was like, yeah, he's right. The white people are getting so tired of us, now they're just calling us the N-word.
Am I crazy? Or wasn't there a time in our lives, well, maybe not in our lives, not in our lives. Well, I'm not gonna speak for potentially like some old person that's in the room. Harley Quinn. Wasn't there a point in time where white people were so sick of black people, and you know, they had like this group that really made it known they didn't like black people? Wasn't they called the KKK? Like why are we pretending like suddenly the whites are tired of the blacks? Like, some of them was always tired of the blacks. You know what I'm saying? Excuse you? I'm saying you're old. One of them graduating from elementary school and the other one is going to high school. Yeah, see, congratulations. Congratulations on your ascent to middle and high school. Celebrate. Have fun. Go out to eat if you so choose. Or just go back home and go to sleep. Because it's summer. I remember when I graduated high school, did not want to fucking celebrate nothing. I didn't want to celebrate nothing. Because I hated the high school I was at. I wanted to go to fuck home. And I was forced to go out to eat. And I didn't have fun. But when I graduated college, I graduated college at the perfect time for me during COVID. Them people said, hey, we're gonna have a graduation, but due to like people not being real safe with COVID and people being concerned, you have the option to let us just have it deliver it to you. I say, oh, go ahead and deliver that for me, big baby. I worked hard for that. I deserve to get it how I want. And I got that fucking thing in the mail. And I said, thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Took a picture with it in my PJs. And I said, ha, thank you kindly. I remember I didn't even get it. Like I didn't even get my shit. Cause I finished my final. I knew I passed. I knew I graduated. I signed up to get the shit mailed to my crib, and then I moved to Florida. And then in November, I went back home and I saw the diploma and I was like, yeah, I graduated. I'm a graduate, you feel me? And my people was mad. He was like, we want to throw you a party. I was like, you do that, I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm gonna be GON, gone. I don't like parties full of people. I don't like showing up. I'll be damned. I will be Doug Dimmer damned. You feel me? Graduating during COVID was great. I didn't have to fucking do a thing. I just woke up and did my task and went right back to sleep. And also, Harley Quinn, I'm going to say it again. You're old. You were around during Jim Crow. You were around when everything was in black and fucking white.
Because of us, it's our fault, according to the buck dancing, bootlicking, sellout black conservatives out there.
This video will pee you off because it makes me mad. She's an idiot.
When I first found out that the part...
You come up with the funniest shit sometimes. I mean, sometimes you just got to stick your finger in it and just let it jostle around and then you'll be all right. You feel me? No, I wasn't, you fucker. Fuck you. Don't get mad at me because I clocked your tea. That's what the kids say. They say clocking tea. Is that it? Am I trendy now? Am I trendy? Did I make it? Did I survive? I'm a fucking child. Oh my God, I'm a child. Graduating during COVID felt weird. What are you talking about, bro? It was awesome. Fucking waking up, not having to fucking put on no fucking stupid ass. First of all, paying for a cap and gown. And then fucking having to hang around you fucking ne'er-do-wells for one last time just to go back home. Suck my ass. Pull my pants down and artificially inseminate. Like, go to hell. What is this?
You are an ICE agent if you were.
Danish, who has millions of followers across TikTok and Instagram, but was banned on X for threats, harassment, and doxing, claims that if you work for ICE and send him messages asking for help in any way, he will post your message so everyone can laugh at you.
Work for ICE and you experience some sort of violence or you experience some sort of hatred or anything else you might see on my page that you may have experienced and you're looking for justice, you can go fuck yourself. I'm not helping you. Just want to make that very clear. Contacting me for help is a bad idea. If you work for ICE or if you're associated with ICE in any way and you start sending me messages of, hey, I need help, I'm getting harassed at my job, or people are doing this or that to me, good. I will post your message so we can all laugh at you because you deserve it.
Nigga just work for ICE. What's the likelihood that the motherfucker not even going and getting the Mexican, bro? Like, what the what the hell? Bro not even on tap for real to fucking go get the Mexican, bro. Like, what's up? I feel like that's too much. Like, if somebody... What a way to look at some shit and just be like, instead of doing this normally, we gonna do it the fucked way. Hey, and fuck whoever that was like a week ago who brought up Quan Mills to me. Fuck you. You have destroyed my algorithm because my phone heard me say that fucking name and every fucking few squirrels. Hi, it's me again, Quan Mills. Fuck you. Whichever one of you fucks did that, fuck you. My algorithm is destroyed because every fucking few squirrel, it's me again, international best-selling author Quan Mills. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's so funny, but it's so fucking I've never seen like a product get sold and it gets millions of views. Because usually when you like selling a product, it don't get views for real. Fuck off. Whichever. It was one of you fucks on YouTube. And you know what? I'm just going to blame it on Harley. Gotta read some of his books. Fuck no. Matter of fact, is there a compilation that I could garner? Is there? Oh, is there? Old Thought Next Door is crazy. So you devastated or gobsmacked? Typical blame the black woman? Got to.
It's me again, international best-selling author Quan Mills, back again with another urban, ratchet, sci-fi, supernatural, psychological horror. I present to you Pregnant by a DL demonic cyborg from hell.
Like, go to hell.
Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. This is pretty tame compared to the other concepts.
Dog, it's so fucked, but it's so funny at the exact same fucking time. It's so fucked and funny. Like, no. And I'm mad at every single one of you. What is this? It's Quan Mills, international best-selling author. A hero towards all of us in what we feel deep inside. All right, back to this.
Our video was going.
Nigga said it sounds genuine.
Went viral. It was it was terrifying, but not surprising because obviously he was recording me. He was going to get out there at some point. I did not realize I was going to have so much support. I also just want to say how proud I am of everybody. And just...
Who the fuck sent you this? It was one of you fucks on YouTube. I joked that it was Harley, but I feel like, if I'm going to be honest, if I'm going to like throw the joke to the side, if I'm going to like guess like out of which one of you fucks, it would have had to have been Soul, Inconspicuous, or Retro Funk. It was one of you motherfuckers. It was one of you motherfuckers. Like, it was one of you. One of you three did that shit. But because I can't figure out which one, blame it on Harley.
Showing what can happen if we tribe up, if we stick together, if we keep fighting back. Our future, our existence depends on standing up for ourselves and not backing down. And we just have to keep on going. There's no other option. I mean, what else are we going to do? You can't be afraid of words. Don't be afraid of the people who are so fragile to a word.
I don't think that she's right. I don't think that any child should ever be called out of their name in the N-word, but at the same time, the overcorrection and the diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Right. So, again, this all stems from a motherfucker calling a child the N-word. Like, that's like that key component niggas be throwing and leaving out. Motherfucker called a kid nigga. And motherfucker like, yup, that's what he get. Like, what?
Inclusion ultimately led to an uprising, and this is what you see.
She's an idiot to me. However, it speaks to a bigger issue. What it does speak to is the backlash against cancel culture, which I am supportive.
What? What? What cancel culture got to do with this shit?
I agree 1,000% with Anton, and I agree 1,000% with the sentiment that's behind what Hendrix has done. White people are sick and tired of not being able to say what they want to say. But black people can say what they want to say every day of the week. Brian Clark literally criticized another black man on television for having a white wife. Can you
So look, criticizing somebody for having a white wife is fucking stupid. But he didn't call that woman no slur. What?
imagine if a white man was criticizing a woman for having a black husband? I mean, bruh. And so I feel like white people are duly upset and sick of the double standard.
Listen, you freaking half-wits. It doesn't matter what we do. A racist is a racist. No one turned Shiloh Hendrix into a racist. No one turned the people who gave money to her through her Give, Send, Go account racist. They were born that way. They were nurtured into that. No one just gets mad at black people for DEI and becomes a racist. And you know, these people throw this around all the time. You don't know anyone, I don't know anyone, they don't know anyone who has ever been affected negatively by DEI. DEI casts a wider net and makes sure that people of color, women, gay people, people in the LGBTQIA plus community are not being discriminated against. That is all it does. For these idiots to be out here saying, blaming us, blaming people who look like them, their mothers, their fathers, their aunts, uncles, and cousins, brothers and sisters, they hate themselves so much that they take a video of a racist calling a 5-year-old the N-word and they say, we should have just been better. These people believe that if they behave enough, white racists will accept them. They think if they're just nice and calm and quiet and they don't act too black, that racist white people will stop being racist. This is the psychosis of these people. Imagine waking up every day, looking in the mirror and...
I don't mean to dissuade from everyone, but I think we should all just get retarded. Like, I have no idea. Something's got to dismay. And it's ridiculous. Easiest 800K money. Easiest! That was the easiest money glitch of all time. Bro, what? You've never heard that song, Just Get Retarded? You've never heard that? It's an iconic song of our lifetimes. Should I play it? Should I play it in front of your faces right now? Oh my God, fuck that. Breaking news, monumental breaking news just came across the timeline. Monumental breaking news. Big backs mount up. The chicken wraps. Black people are up again. You know, we was down. We were down, but we weren't out. We were down. Yes, it was a song. We were down, but we weren't out. The chicken wraps at Popeyes are now available. Racism has been defeated. It was a little dicey at first. Considering, because Popeyes during like the Super Bowl did a collab with like some liquor and kind of made black people look bad. But it's all right. It's all right. Now we just one step away. And the final step to achieve pure enlightenment, to defeat racism. McDonald's, bring back your snack wraps. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have done our due diligence today. And I would just like to say thank you all for showing up. Thank you, JC, Retro Funk, Inconspicuous, JC again, Soul. I guess I'll thank Harley Quinn because she's a mod. Natanya, I saw you in here earlier. Metal, Ahsoka, you chicken shit. Ahsoka, I keep making fun. Ahsoka, you unofficially become like one of my favorite people to bully. And the only reason why is because you invited. Stay fatigued is crazy. You invited Milani. Who else? Barton. Oh my God, wait. I'm a reindeer. I didn't even fucking see. See, I might get rid of this fucking chat thing. Cause it didn't show me this fucking super chat from you. I'm so sorry. I appreciate the 20. You sick freak. My bad. I missed this. And why aren't you number one? Shouldn't this give you number one status? The fuck? But my bad. I missed that. I'm so sorry. Tell the truth, even though I don't like you. Wait, fuck. Speaking of truth, they done fired my dog. They fired my dog. Gonna take an Indian student to pop. Wow. They fired my dog. Life is so cruel. Oh man. Nasty work, sick work, stick work. Bring back chat segregation? No. But yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done. You all have a blessed Tuesday. Enjoy your Wednesday if I decide to stream. They let my boy Carlito go too. And fuck Carlito. Carlito wasn't doing nothing. Carlito got a bag off of one return in Puerto Rico and ain't done shit since. Like, come on. He was of no factor. But goodbye, YouTube.